Hey there, let's talk about these banner, but first let's talk about this, knowing I haven't talked about her, and no need introduction. So is it worth to pull? Actually, no, even knowing the fact that she is one of the best blue dealer, but still not worth pull for her. Well, she is available to farm on some hard stages, and you can get her for free. That's all I could say, not worth to pull. But if you get her for free, and you should start build her with all max, except for her enhanced skill. Just leave it level 7, or go for max if want more survivability. Now to the topic, which is the student, which one you should pull, this one, and which student you should build, this one. Anyway, let's talk about UI shall we? UI is 3-star supporter student from Trinity. Definitely. Weapon type she uses sniper rifle. She should be have high attack, but it turns out that she don't have high attack. It's decent attack. The below average sniper rifle uses. At least she has high accuracy, critical rate, and damage per shot. Overall it's pretty decent by just looking at her stats. I mean, what am I expecting from supporter? Let's just talk about her skills. Her X skill can reduce an ally X skill cost by half, and improve their attack by low amount. Cost reduction will disappear. If you activate X skill twice, that means it will stay there until the battle is ended, as long as you didn't use them, but you'll use it anyway. Knowing the fact that cost reduction will disappear after 2 uses, you can apply to the other student as well, to make the skill rotation clear. Here for example. Her basic skill, increase critical rate to allies that's near to her. It's quite useful, especially for those students with decent critical rate. With this amount should be guaranteed to critical hit, only for student that equipped with high critical rate, perhaps. Yeah, almost, since they had critical resist. Her enhanced skill, improve her critical rate, and I don't think it was a good idea to increase it, knowing the fact she is supporter, and not dealer. In other words, you can skip this skill, and leave it just only level 1. Her sub skill, increase her attack speed, and this also not a great idea as well to increase the skill level, knowing the fact that her basic skill doesn't depend on attack speed, then this aren't actually must to increase, just leave it level 1. Now let's talk about where you can use her. Literally most on raid bosses, she don't contribute damage, but that support skill is just really makes her so unique. On Pyroxene raid boss, she is pretty much useful to cut B Karen skill cost, knowing she has high X skill cost, and as well, you can cut X skill cost to the other student, like Chisa on this hot boss. She did another great job as well, to cut Kyoko and Hoshino X skill cost, the last time I did is, paired with Katsusa and Hoshino. And it went pretty well, even though it took an hour and a half, just to see if there's potency clearing this boss with garbage setup. Yeah, she just did the best here. Anyway, moving on. While on Kaiten, you can use her as optional core, and she will do her job as well, just to reduce skill cost those 2 dealer. Actually, there's more student that she can reduce their X skill cost, but in case you might be wondering why they're useful on Kaiten, the reason is that on phase 1 the ranger will do reposition 3 times. You can stop them with CC effect, and they'll stay where they are. If you manage the perfect timing, this will happen, and that's where a dealer that can deal area damage will shine. While on this boss, I've just only remember she is doing great on outdoor or field warfare, just to reduce Hasumi X skill cost. By the way, Hasumi will be used 5 months from now, and you still have more time to build her later. So there you have the information where she'll be used. Now to build her, you take first. X skill. Max is better, and the cost will reduced into 3. Second. Basic skill. Level 7 should be enough, while for her enhanced and sub skill isn't really necessary to improve, because all the matter is supporting, and not dealing. To build her, might need few artifacts just to increase her X skill, and basic skill. Here's how much disc and book you'll spend on her. While for this student, I'm just gonna say not worth to get, or build, and I'll give you the reason on later video. That should be all about UI, and she is must have, as always. Godspeed.